Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Baldur's Gate 3. Last time, let's see. We were... Let's see. Trying to remember.
No one stopped me yet.
Last time we... Oh, right, we made all of our custom characters using the hireling system as close as we can. Excuse me. And basically we're working...
No one stopped me yet.
And,
So that's progress.
and basically we're just working along. Okay. And Longstrider. There we go. Everyone's got Longstrider.
Let's move.
Alright. Right, because we were trying to get to
Something came
Karlach.
right through these people. They didn't stop.
Beast, or you hear what you watch with cold realization. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Yep. Didn't matter, she got the strike on both accounts. Love that.
As swift as the light fade.
Alright. Okay. So... Yeah, try and go ahead for this one. Flurry of blows. There we go.
On my way.
Yeah. Okay.
I won't give in.
Let's have her hamstring shot. Okay. Then move in for the rest. Yeah. See about trying to get that one. Yesith. Okay. Brace. And go for the ranged attack. Rolls twice. Nice. Okay. And just moves up normal.
Well, so much for peace.
Okay. And Shuna.
Another day, another fight.
And go for the action surge because we want as few of these bastards as possible. Alright. Then just regular unarmed.
Place is overrun with gnolls.
Yep.
Not a good sign that they're bursting to life everywhere.
Yep. Alright.
Best to move before the blood draws more of them.
Perfect.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Okay. Alright. Mangled corpse. Okay. Because first thing we wanted to do was finally pick up Karlach. Alright. Alright. So she should be up ahead. Yep. Now this will be interesting if we don't have Will with us. That's what I'm kind of curious to see. how the game plays when you don't have any of the party members.
One more. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Try the douser with try the douse the flames.
Steady on, soldier. That's the stuff.
All right.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did.
I don't remember you from the ship. Where were you?
Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long. See, these paladins of...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hell. Then you're lost in visions of demonic army, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus.
What was that?
It's the tadpole.
Fuck's
Okay.
sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are?
Shuna Kanazaki.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you... A little background, if you know company. You
All right.
already know... So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made... I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free.
Yep.
Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Well, let's send them back where they came from.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up there. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
True. Meet me at camp.
I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the...
Okay. So we now have everyone in the party. Okay. So that's one of the key things I wanted to accomplish, was making sure we had everyone else. Alright. Because I want as many options, but this is our default party. So... let's see. Now that we've taken care of that, let's see. Dead gnolls. A longsword. Okay. There's a bunch of gnolls up there. So... might as well pick up the camp supplies. Looks like the pumpkin, the carrot's fine. Cabbage. Pumpkin's fine. Carnival squash. And bags of rotten food. Okay. Okay.
This vessel is at thy disposal.
Okay. More apples. Yeah, like Having enough supplies to eat is never going to be a big thing. Okay. And let's see. That's to the Paladins of Tyr. And this is the back way. Let's see. Alright. So, easy way to get through. Alright. And Indiana Jones trap, if you ever seen one.
Best get in and out.
Yeah. Because this entrance is completely booby-trapped. Alright. And up here... confront the Paladins. Waypoint discovered on the Risen Road.
Bodies everywhere. Accident or sabotage?
Oh, sabotage, absolutely. And our reward? Arrow of Ice. Yes, it can take those. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Hidden up here. Yep. Lots of gnolls. Yep. And let's see. Can custom smash. Nice. Enemy is surprised.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Okay. And they're all surprised. Let's see if that makes all the difference. Okay. And... oh, I should have toxined first. Oh well. Yeah, no Warlord Flint. Yep, here they come. The archers are the worst part, yeah. Alright. Yeah, yeah. Of course. Okay, she at least made the save. Let's see. Because we aren't getting immediately attacked all at once. So maybe we can make something work here. Alright. Alright. Actually, Thunder Wave, yeah. That's a fantastic amount of damage. And... okay. Then from there, just pop a potion. Yep. This protection's not really gonna help. Close disadvantage. Yeah. All that acid damage right off the bat. Yeah, this is so rough. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, quick load. It's not worth it. Okay. Yeah, no, this ain't worth it, friends. This ain't worth it. Alright. Didn't know web actually prevents falling damage. Was not aware of that bit.
Best to move before the blood draws more of them.
Okay. Well, now that we have that, and we've gotten through that area, so... yeah, return to Zevlor. We cleared out the one underground prison. Could go... Well, let's flank the, Alright, so let's try... okay, so our last save was before we picked up Karlak. Alright, let's see if we can get this group of gnolls. Because we know that there's a group of gnolls up here. Dead hyena. Okay. So let's see if we can't get something like... I got an alchemist fire, don't I? Perfect.
Alright then.
Alright. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, these guys are so rough. Okay. Go for the topple first off. Nice. Then while he's flat. Nice. Okay. Alright. Then Shuna can get a easy... and...
Can't even
alright.
catch my breath. Cutting to the chase.
Okay. So that's the big one dead. Then... compel duel on you. Okay.
Nothing important is ever easy.
No, but it always is worth it. Yep. Pull him into striking distance for everybody. And we're good there. Alright. Go for it. Alright. Nice. Forces them to have disadvantage, so they had to roll a second time. Okay. Good work on Mora. Helping out with that reaction. Okay. So then from here... at least get some damage. And... elixir bark skin? Sure.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Oh, we can, but we don't want to. Go for lacerate. Nice. Okay. And everyone's in kind of a rough position, so... yep.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Let's have you... True Strike... there we go. Yep. Alright. So, Rage. And let him have it.
Need to find a way forward.
Nope. There we go.
You've made a grave mistake.
Ooh. That club sound always sounds so damn good.
Survival is all that matters.
Yep.
Try me.
Yeah.
Well, so much for peace. Don't waste a step.
And... yeah, just add True Strike for Shuna. Okay. Nice. Alright. And punch. Yep, that'll do it.
Nothing important is ever easy.
And the tenacity. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is.
What now?
Go ahead and aid. Help her up.
Another fight. Let's go.
And just hold on. Alright, so get her back up. Then...
still breathing, despite everything. Full
got some rage left. There we go. Alright, yes it.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Natural recovery. So, got a spell slot back. And mostly gonna use it on Cure Wounds.
Take Cure.
For what little
It's
it
been a long
matters.
day. I'll need to rest soon.
Yeah. Oh, wait, we had a...
Time to get going.
okay, we had a full heal left.
Not. No, never mind.
Okay. So, Knowles, rather. Okay. Open leather on oppression. Alright. Okay, so all these guys are good. Suppose then the next thing... Well, you see that place over there is on fire. And normally you do... You bring Karlak so she can help with all the burning stuff.
Smoke. Something's burning.
Yep. But let's see if we can what we can do.
And so is it done. Break Guardhelm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless.
I hear shouting.
Teach us certainty.
Someone needs help.
So it is
Oh.
Grand Duke Ravengard could be inside. Don't just stand there. Push!
Strength. Shoot a strong point. 21. There we go.
Inside, hurry! We don't have much time.
Chain of command. Alright. Oh, that begs the question. I just remembered a piece of equipment I picked up. Yeah, we never... Yep, help with her strength checks. Yep. Alright. Grand Duke.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Alright. Uh-oh. Someone's trapped and they can't just break the door down. Oh, broken door. Oh, you can. Okay. And...
Come! I'm afraid proper thanks must wait.
Okay. Alright. So, yeah, okay, so you can. Blinded by the smoke. Let's just get out of here. Alright.
Fresh air. At last. Your boldness is a blessing. I'm in your debt.
Counselor, are you all right?
It takes more than mere fire to break me, Yuva. Now listen close, Fist. Duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed.
Okay.
Gauntlet, report to the man and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
The rest of you, count the dead. Take word of their sacrifice to this city. And you, I must... Please, rescue Ravengard for... May I trust you'll see it through?
Who is Duke Ravengard? Shuna's not a local. She doesn't
the
know.
invisible force holding Baldur's Gate together. Without him, the city's collapse is certain. I fear that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
Why entrust this to me? You have others at your command.
By the time aid arrives, it might be too late. You've the heart of a dragon and the will of a hero. Thank you.
All right.
And should you go, you should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements. Fist, to work.
All right. And then we get a choice of option for Spell Sparkler. Deals damage with a spell or cantrip. They gain 2. When the wielder deals using this weapon, they gain 2. Or when the wielder deals damage using this weapon, they gain 2. Versatile Trident. Good when thrown. The Sparky points. So 5. Okay, so if it's 5 to 12, yeah, 4 to 11, the club is just better for us. The club is better. For us.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay, plus 5, just to see. Oh, same damage. It just doesn't give us the +1 to... Yeah, it doesn't give us the +1 when we attack to melee. So, nah. Yeah, so not for him. Mora can probably get away with it. Plus 5 for the 11. For the 9, but she does start building up electricity. Sure. I can see it.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright. But we're not quite done here. Well, more so, we're nowhere near done. Because there was more to find here. Because there is someone asking for help. Game warned you. Alright. Alright.
The fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Alright. Strength. Just guidance should be fine. Nat 1, of fucking course. My rolls remain the same. Retry. Yeah, anything else?
Thank you. Now, how the...
Okay. So, saved him, now we need to get out of here in one piece. Okay.
No one back home would have to prove this.
Alright, yes if...
Can't give up now.
Yeah. Main attack
Death
on
won't take me yet.
Alright.
One day I'll catch a break.
All's well
Okay.
that ends not as bad as it could have.
Go ahead and... I meant dash, but oh well. Okay, jump. Okay. You know what? Just get away. Okay. Environmental turn. Yeah. Just lay hands on yourself. There we go. Yep, and everyone out.
Have seen everything.
All right, what now? Light on my feet.
Alright.
Looking ahead. He slaughtered everyone.
Okay.
Mary.
And we can turn off turn-based mode.
No.
Can't give up now.
Yep, we made it.
Mary. No, you should have stayed. You should have been with me.
It wouldn't have made a difference.
She would have survived. If only... What am I gonna do? She's all I had.
Was this about a dowry?
For a sister's wedding. I made a stupid joke about... We argued about it for hours. She said I'd never see her again. She was right. I'm sorry, please.
Okay. Alright. So... Survived here. Dead Goblin Raider. Okay. Yep. Just looking for what we can... Yep. Dead Drow Raider.
Excellent armor. Drowcraft, of course.
Of
Not
course.
much magic left, though. Sun's too bright.
So it only works on in the dark. Alright. Alright. And... Well, we can just keep smacking at it. And third one. And not too much. Leather. Take goods and read. And of course the usual. Well, we'll deal with this later, alright? And we'll never get the chance because they die.
Something over there.
A burrow hole. Okay. And let's see. If anyone had the create water cantrip, that'd be fantastic, but I think I saw a water barrel in here earlier. I saw one. Yeah, water barrel. Pick up. Okay. Because I believe, if I remember right, where we want to go is... let's see. The water barrel... There we go. Alright. Yeah. And we're out of rest, so... I'd say we earned a good time to relax. Oh. And Will wants to talk.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning...
Hells. Old Ravengard's been taken.
Yeah, Straussop.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
Alright. Then the choice is clear. We should rescue.
Thank you. That means a lot. But what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father.
Oh.
Whatever the reason, they've seized not just a Grand Duke, but the very future of Baldur's Gate.
Alright. Blue blood solidarity. And you?
Spare me a moment, if you... We've been traveling... It's rather personal. You see, I have this... condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but... just as deadly.
What kind of
The
condition?
specifics are rather personal, but what it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful... No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me, it's quite literally a... I would not burden anyone. It's been days since I last... And by that, I mean, it's imperative that I find a... We've already done the fight. You know for yourself, there'll be danger involved. Or great cost. Valid question. If not out of the simple goodness of your heart, then perhaps your own self-interest. Having a wizard like me... Please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death.
All right.
As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with the boots.
Thank you. Oh, I can feel it. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous.
Okay, so now we
and no
know
less
Gale...
bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Grateful. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. I obtained it in Waterdeep.
Okay. So there. We're keeping Gale for now. We're keeping Will. Let's see. Anyone else? Karlach's not here yet. Alright, let's get some rest. Pick up the supplies. Oh, man. Excuse me. Alright. So a peaceful night's rest and back out on the road. Okay. And...
someone's moving around in there.
Alright. Move the box. And let's see. Huh. Pretty good trap.
You spot a man crouching.
Bugger!
Wait, listen. Yeah. Heavily encumbered, disadvantage. Oh. This'll be funny. I had the guidance just because. I can't believe it. We may actually still, even at disadvantage.
He freezes, waiting on your next word.
Careful. You won't kill me, but you will make me mad. Yep. Nope. Wouldn't have made it either way. Alright, inspiration. Wow.
Business you're about, then be about it. Flaming fist could be on it. Down you go. Entrance is behind the wardrobe.
Alright. Yeah, like... the fire wine bottles, barrels. Alright. Okay. Managed to convince him. Alright. Zhentarim basement. Because they're the desperate mercenaries who were guarding Duke Ravengard and then got ambushed by a shit ton of drow and goblins. And the problem is they recognize, well, everyone's about to start blaming us. So...
Open up.
So they just go, okay, nah, there's no way we're letting that slide.
Look at that.
Alright. Oh, this will be worth a laugh.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Well, relax, your guard at the door let me in.
Then your answer decides his fate as well as your own. So make it good.
Let's see. Just stand down, I go where I please. We're half orc. I go where the fuck I want. Yep, my luck remains the same. 23. Okay.
No, you don't. Still. Takes steel to swagger in here. If you're half as tough as you think you are, I might have a job for you.
I'm listening.
We've disarmed the traps. Come down.
Okay. Yep. Everyone fails that perception check.
What's that smell?
What's that?
Alright. Okay. So, black market folks. Honestly, I sympathize with the Zhentarim.
Not many can talk their way into a Zhentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills. Interested in a job?
I'd rather know who I'm working for first. The Zhentarim?
We're the finest mercenaries on the coast. We can provide you with anything. For a price.
Of course. And what's this job you mentioned?
Some of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo. Find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened.
Alright.
Good. Backtrack up. Time was. Find whoever did this.
Okay. Well, these people also don't know that they're in the middle of something much bigger than themselves. So... Yep. Yep, doesn't hurt to take a look around. And yeah, lots of explosives, because they're basically prepping... Yeah, these guys, you do not want to fight these guys. Above anything else, just... The Zhentarim are not here for you. They don't... You don't really matter. Oh, dirt mound. But that's considered stealing because that's why it's redlined.
Hide and seek stuff.
Alright. Let's get moving. And let's get out of here.
Did that artist really paint all those things? Why?
So you keep claiming. But there are plenty of explosives around here. Not worth it. Besides, they've got some decent stuff to sell. Alright. Yeah, and saving that cargo is... ooey. Yeah, the trick to saving that cargo. Alright. So, we got here. Got to met the Zentarim. Uh-huh. Let's see. That's the place burned. That's the manor. Investigate temple ruins, or... Right. We have to go officially meet up with Karlach again. As well as...
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done. Great God, Helm.
Alright, let's try. Let's see what we can do. Any way to clear the knolls more efficiently? Let's see. Anyone got minor illusion? Did I get...
These things have stayed interesting.
Yeah. Oh, right. Longstrider, we should probably take care of that. Because that's just always useful. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nah. No. You do not waste the ogres on that. The ogres are only used on the goblin camp. Okay, turn off non-lethal.
Never a dull moment.
Alright. So... They are. But that's chat in general. That's always chat. Let's see. Actually managed to sneak by him for once. Nope, they spotted the rest of the... Nope, spotted the rest of the party. So... I'm just seeing if there's anything useful.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, so who's...
I can be certain sometimes.
Nah, okay. Rusala's turn. Alright. So yeah, we'll do Fairy Fire. Well, yeah, but there's no actual way into the cave from here. Like, that jump, you would need, like, triple jump distance. There's no actual way. I just like to see if I can use... I just forgot about that. Alright. Alright. So... we'll have him move up and patient defense. Seething Fury. Well, yeah, but that doesn't actually change the situation.
Hear that? Someone's fighting
Unless you actually employ...
We should help.
Alright. Yeah, if you're looking to just steal the chest and leave these two to be burned, killed by the gnolls eventually, that's one way to handle it, but... honestly, these guys are worth the experience, so... I'm mostly just seeing... okay. Spread it out a bit. Basically, there's just... the biggest problem with this area is that there's no way to really break this group up. Alright. Alright, so now I'm trying to figure out soul numbed. Okay. Okay. So, Mora... disarming strike actually on Flind would be amazing. Okay. Let's go for Divine Radiance. Alright. Then... yeah, try for a rush attack. Try getting the hyena gone. Okay, it's off balance.
Still on my feet.
Yeah. Then let's go... okay. Magic Missile. Yeah, trying to get the fangs. Get the big ones. No, wait, you know what? Even better, Archer. Yeah, because if we can get rid of the archers, we generally are going to have an easier time of it. Then Healing Word. Yeah. There we go.
Can't even catch my breath.
Soul Numbed, of course. Okay. Yeah, try to finish this. Nice. Alright. And then we are actually going to Action Surge to throw the Alchemist Fire this way. So that if they want to get to us, they're gonna have to burn. Let's start with that. Alright. Alright, finish this hyena off. Then go for Flurry of Blows. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because the archers are what's going to make this really difficult. So if we can somehow get... they rolled a crit hit.
Too much to bear.
Alright. And you have to go around. Nice. Hang in there, Mora. Okay. There's Healing Radiance going off again. Perfect. Then... from there... Divine Smite. Yeah. Nice. Love to see it. Alright. Shield of Faith to help out there.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Okay. Magic missiles. 3 on you. Try and get... yeah, no. There we go. One of the archers down. Alright, not the biggest threat, but still one of the major threats gone. That's sadly like 3 attacks a turn gone. Yeah, Mora's fine, Shuna's fine, it's just Rosala. Okay.
Time to push my luck again.
Yep. Love it. And then add Bardic Inspiration. Okay. We're doing good. I know that's dangerous to say midway through a fight, but...
With a shock of psychic pain, the pack leader's mind clamps onto yours. You see yourself through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster. Knowles see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a lead.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
You know what? Go for the Bard skill. It's gonna be a DC 12, sure. This conjure the mulings of easy prey into her mind, centering it within the nearby cave. Go for guidance. Nat 20.
Deep in the chaos of her mind, something responds. It is the source of the voice. For a moment, your throat seems to fill with warm blood spilling into you.
Okay. Okay. So then centers them around. Why not? Speedy reply is very nice. Alright.
She is still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of the survivors wasn't enough to satisfy her.
We don't really have... You know what? The other Knowles. Why not? Nope.
She resists. She severs the connection.
Yeah, that's fine. There's fewer of them now. Ow.
Hold on.
Okay, that was rough. 20 from the start. Fucking hell. Alright, rage. Alright, and... Alright. Yep. Let's see it. Alright. Okay, so from here, let's see. Piercing strike. Nice. And then the little hyena. Yes, it is in dire straits. But let's see. Yeah, no, finish off the Knoll Hunter. Two of them, all three. Yeah. Alright. Then heal yourself. Okay. Yeah, finish off the fewer bodies attacking us, the easier this is. Can't inspire self. Yes if. So they get some free HP. Then alright. Didn't get the didn't get the paralysis, nice. Go for the topple. Nice. Flurry of blows. And that's with the rage bonus, so alright. We're holding strong, folks. Alright. Lost Shield of Faith. Yeah, go ahead and yeah, just go for those straight normal attacks. Yeah. I'll try the shove. There we go. Burn a little, you little bastard. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. So from there, Acid Splash, Firebolt. Honestly, True Strike, Shuna. Alright.
Another fight. Let's go.
Second win. And go for Flind for the extra damage, or you know what? Trying to get rid of the extra archer would be the smarter move.
Can't slow down.
Yeah, let's go for that. Okay. So she's got the archer on the ropes. Flynn finally gets up. Yeah. He's paralyzed, that's fine. Oh no! Actually not. I'm impressed. And get for the punch. Hey, he's getting some damage in. Alright. Of course. Nice. Alright. And shove again. Alright.
Where do I go from here?
Thorn Whip, finish you off. Okay. Wild Shape. Alright. We'll do it once. I know you're trolling me, but there we go. Alright. And jump. Alright. Wow. Risala hangs in there. Alright. I am amazed he's holding his own. Barbarian Rage is never anything to sniff at. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So from here... let's see. Go for disarming strike? Sure. Okay, immune to weapon drop. And try shoving him. Nice.
Never a dull moment.
Alright.
Hope your soul.
There we go. Okay. And protection. Alright. Honestly, get him up. And keep shoving him. Yeah.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay. Now, what are the chances I can shove him down a pit?
Boots have seen everything.
Nope. Okay.
Can't even catch my breath.
Okay, gotta dismiss Wild Shape. Then I should be able to scroll a Revivify.
Too much to bear.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Well, nothing more for it than to keep punching. Okay.
I won't give in.
Don't need you to. Alright.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah?
Survival is all that matters.
Alright. If we can get him gone, he's done. Okay. So... let's go... Okay, Bardic Inspiration. Cool, that gets her back on her feet. Then Concussive Smash. Tenacity, so we at least get some damage. Okay.
Still on my feet.
Yeah, for the moment. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. From the high ground.
For some bloody work.
Nice.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Go for rage.
Death.
We can do this. Alright.
Still on my feet.
Still have Fairy Fire. Okay. Thunder Wave. Yeah. Alright. Alright.
No time for mercy.
Nice. Okay.
What now?
So close. Anything? Burning Hands, Grease, Bone Chill, Darkness, Detect Thoughts, Ray of Sickness, let's go. Nowhere near, nope. Thunder Wave. Oop. Okay, no. Two. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's one of those. Okay, so actually, try to go for the shove. Didn't go, so at least some damage there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just trying to think of any way we can. Yeah.
Can't slow down.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Just don't have enough damage to take Flind out now. Animal shape. Alright. Giant spider. Web him. Well, that helped. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it just keeps burning.
Let's see what this does.
And hide. Let's see. Alright.
Swift as my
This is still kind of funny. Yep. Oh well. Damn. So close. Alright. Well, we tried. We almost got there, too, and that was impressive in its own right, to be honest. Wasn't expecting to win. But we got a hell of a lot closer than I thought. It's just the combination of Flind and every other one. So, what we also can try is, before we go after them, short rest.
Better than nothing.
Alright. So then from there, the other thing I should do, split. Those 4 will go to Rusala, and split. Those 3 will go to Mora. Not really. That's the thing. This group is largely one whole cluster. Like, the only reason that we even got this break in the fight is because of a cutscene where you're optionally given the option to basically you're given the option to take control of them, because Flynn there has actually been branded by the Chosen. So and as you can see, after you have them charge in, they just sit in the cave, which doesn't do you any good for trying to get the item, because the chest is right next to them. Yeah, the chest is there. So let's see, what else can we use? We took a short rest, so we at least have most of our stuff back. Yes, spell slots, you do have natural recovery. So that should get you some... Yep, another one back. Okay. Alright. So, however... Well, that's the thing, I was going to say, you can always set up traps. However... Let's see. Speaking of, smoke powder satchel. Okay. But yeah. Alright. Yeah, smoke powder satchel. Yep. And then Yesith, if you'd be so kind. I believe you've got... yeah. Firebolt. There we go. There, that should do some decent damage to the whole group. Yep. Nice. Alright. So first things first. Rusala will rage and seek to topple. Nope, didn't get him that time.
Where do I go from here?
Alright. Then... well, she's got some ranged attacks, so... sneak ranged attack. Might as well. Alright. And then move up.
What path lies before me?
And healing radiance for the both of them. Okay. Dash. Yesith. You've got some magic missiles to drop. More ideally on this one back here. I'll do 2 to make sure he dies. And then... yeah, start getting the other melee. Okay. Then for healing word, honestly, hold off. Till we need it more necessarily, I'm going to hold off.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright. So then, we'll have you move. Yeah. Move here. Nice. Yeah, the smoke powder satchel should be... Yeah, it did what we needed it to. Yeah, and we'll just take a chug. Okay. Protection, yep. Go for the negative.
I need to hold on.
Yeah, nice. Ah, that's so good. Okay. Go ahead and try and get rid of the Gnar. Yep, that'll do it. And then focus on punching him. There we go. Then... Okay, we know he's immune to disarm. So try rush attack. Off balance. Nah, I made the save. Okay. And try for dipping it in fire. Sure. Okay.
The only way out is through.
Alright. And entangle. Nah. No, we'll have him. Blade Ward. Let's go. Just trying to think what'll be the most useful. Magic Missile is just free damage, yeah. Alright.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay. So from here... Yep, just keep swinging. And one more. And I should have done Simple Toxin. There we go. At least get some damage in on him. Yep. Yeah. It's a feast for him, so... Alright. And flurry of punches.
Nothing will stand in my way.
You should search that corpse.
Alright. There we go. Yep. Good preparation and a bomb in the right spot makes all the difference. Alright. Shattered Flail.
That might be worth a look.
I do love the cheekiness of they had in this game of making the narrator an actual character. Where it's not, where you're kind of just assuming it's the DM of the universe and... No, that's actively somebody talking in your head. Alright. Caravan Strongbox. Yeah, pick up the whole damn thing. Alright. And everyone's got their levels. That was a rough fight, but it was worth it. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I mean, head to head, that battle can be absolutely miserable. Alright. So, levels up. What do we get? The level 2 Bard. Or the level 3 Fighter gets us the specialization. I think we ought to get her specialization going. Not Arcane Archer. I think Battlemaster seems the most appropriate. Paragon of tactical superiority, you employ a wide array of combat maneuvers to dominate every fight. And what does she get? Commander's Strike. Direct an ally to strike a foe. The ally uses a reaction on their next turn to make a weapon attack. Disarming Attack. Spend a superiority dice to make an attack that deals additional 1d8 damage and possibly forces them to drop their weapons they are holding. That seems pretty damn good. Distracting Strike. Distract your target, giving your allies advantage on their next attack roll against the target. You can evade attacks by imposing disadvantage on melee attacks against you for a round. Feinting Attack. You can use both your action and bonus action on a turn to attack a target with advantage and deal an additional 1d8. Goading Attack. Deal an additional 1d8 and attempt to goad the target into attacking you. Target receives disadvantage on attacking any other targets. Maneuvering Attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8. On hit, select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. It will not provoke attacks of opportunity. Menacing Attack. Spend a superiority die to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and possibly frightens the target. Precision. You add the dice to it. Pushing Attack to shove. Rally. Expend to grant a ally 8 temporary hit points. Riposte. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals additional. Sweeping. Trip. Okay. You get 3. So disarming attack seems... Yeah. Disarming attack seems worth it. Riposte, absolutely. And Feinting Attack. Yeah, gaining advantage and the extra damage is awesome. Basically, you have Riposte for countering, because if you'll notice, if you look to the right, her initiative is -1. So, yeah. Oh, hang on, folks. I gotta take this call. And everyone waits to the last minute to ask me or tell me anything. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut this short right now. So we'll do the rest of our level ups next time. Or I have to go help my mom, basically. So I don't know. We may come back in about 20-30 minutes. But I got to go pump gas for her, so... Okay. So at the very least, we have Shuna leveled up. And she now has new abilities. So, yeah, folks, I'm probably going to end up taking about a 20-30 minute break. So, sorry about this, folks, but family's family, you know? Can't exactly tell your mom. Anyway, folks, I will see you all in a bit, if I don't see you later. Alright, folks. Thank you all, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now, folks. Bye for now.